Hello everyone, so now we're gonna talk about our first chapter. It is called the 10 principles of the economy, and there are, as we said, 10 principles of economy, and we divide these 10 principles to 3 units. The first unit's name is how people make decisions. Okay?
How people make decisions. The principle is people face trade-offs. First of all, what is trade-offs? Trade-off is the options you have, but you should give up one of them in order to obtain another one. So in our everyday life, we always face trade-offs. For example, when I study economics, I also have trade-offs. The first one is to study economics. The second one is to doing other leisure activities such as watching TV or just nap. And even big companies always face trade-offs. For example, to invest, what to invest, which project to invest, and even the government, they always have trade-offs. Which field of economy, so they can invest into education, to defense, or even military or healthcare, and so they always should choose one of them. So second principle is the cost of something is what you give up to get it. So in order to obtain something, we always have three resources: energy, money, and time. And when we are choosing one of the trade-offs, we are not just using our resources, but also we are giving up other options too. So if I choose to study in university, my trade-offs are not just time, energy, and money. It's also the work I should have done. I should have worked instead of or the money I should have earned. So third principle is rational people think at the margin. So first of all, who are rational people? Rational people are who think strategically and purposefully. They always plan their next step ahead. And
Yeah, there are this concept that rational people refers to a group of people that they do their best to achieve what is good, what is efficient for them. So rational people, so in this case, rational people, we know that always choose what is beneficial for them.
Yes. So first principle is people respond to incentives. So what is incentives?
Incentive is it's like a compliment to someone to do something.
Yes.
For example, if you don't have any motivation to study or this kind of stuff, and I will say to you that if you study so hard, you can go to the abroad like USA, and this can be the incentive to you. And in the market, in decreasing the prices would be incentive to people to consume more.
Like, yes, if the price increase, the demand will decrease.
Yeah.
That is incentive. And I think our teacher said little incentive was less.
The lecture teacher?
Yeah, lecture teacher. Yeah.
Yeah, it is also incentive.
To study us better and prepare better for exams and others. So
the next unit is how people interact. So there are also three
principles in this sector. So we come to fifth principle. Trade can make everyone better off. So there's no win in the lose situation and trade-off. They always win. For example, if we are competing in trade and two countries are competing in trade, both of them try to increase the quality of products and decrease the money, the price. And it can make everyone better off because they always exchange things with each other.
Yeah, and I have also example for this. Let's take two learning centers in one location. So they always try to compete with each other to be the first one, like top notch in that area. So they try to enhance their facilities and they try to improve their services and also decoration maybe in that building. So in this case, each of this learning center become more advanced and improved. So we can call this situation a win-win situation. So it also defines that trade can everyone better off.
Next one.
So the next one is markets are usually a good way to organize an economic activities. So in this chapter we also have a conception that invisible hand by Adam Smith. Invisible hand is a situation that two households or businesses can help each other to make a more profit without their knowing. Like for example, if households have cattle, for example, like cows and this kind of stuff, and also they have agricultural remainings, like leftovers from their cattle, and in that case the farmers can take this, and farmers can give this natural leftovers to their land, and that land can be more profitable, the crops will be more growing and efficient, and in that case two companies can make a profit at the same time. So this means the market is a good way to organize this kind of activities. So invisible hand actually works. So next one is governments can sometimes improve market outcomes. Of course, I would say that governments sometimes plays a huge role in that case, because farmers would not grow any crop if they expect their harvest to be stolen, and restaurants would not serve to other people if they expect people to leave before their paying. So what I want to say is that government can make every businessman or every household more trusting each other with setting laws or rights. The main resource for this is property rights.
Yes,
property rights. Because this is something that can make everyone free in what they are doing. Businessmen can do their business freely, households can their household chores, they can buy a product and they can sell with this kind of laws and rights in the market. So the next unit, how economy as a whole works, and there are also the three principles. The eighth principle is a country's standard of living depends on its ability to produce goods and services. That's absolutely true. Let's take an example of China and Uzbekistan. For example, in China there are a lot of goods and services, hundreds of, and even in Uzbekistan we are just buying something from China online. In this case there is a question why we are not buying this product or service from our country, because it firstly depends on the quality and also the price. Sometimes Chinese products are also high quality, and at the same time their price is more profitable, pocket friendly. So we can say that if this one country improves their economy, improves the quality of their product and also price, the living standards will also increase in that country. So this principle is also important to everyone, and we can take this into consideration. So the next one is prices rise when the government prints too much money. Yeah, of course. There is also example that if government has a budget deficit, the budget deficit means that the government's expenditure becomes more than its incomes, like taxes or even charges and this kind of stuff. And